I'm here to help you out, Kyle, okay? So I don't know if you've heard this, so I'm just going to give you this going into this game. But your coach has a brother who also coaches in the NFL, and he's going to be coaching the team you're playing against on Monday night. Kyle, have you heard that story? Have you heard about that?
That is actually news to me.
Yeah,
we're always talking about nameless, faceless opponents, so same goes with coaches. So nameless, faceless coaches. Just another stepping stone.
just another one. So this is news to you. I'm just figured I'd clue you in on what's going on.
Yeah, no, news to me. News to I think a lot of people. It's not talked about a lot. Haven't talked about it at all this week with the media. Haven't been asked any questions about it or anything.
Not at all. I'm the first? Am I the first?
Yeah, you're the first. You're the first.
Wow. I always like being the first, Kyle. I always like doing that. But no, in all seriousness, though, you're taking on Jim, and he's a Michigan man through and through. You kind of want to beat him, right? Because of that alone, Kyle?
Yeah.
Be honest.
And for those that don't have the sarcasm detection skills, that was a little satirical. But
Kyle Hamilton pointing it out, ladies and gentlemen.
But yeah, I mean, a little bit of the Michigan stuff, a little bit of want to represent our Harbaugh in the best way possible. And, I know he's going to have bragging rights at a Thanksgiving in the future when we're not playing football games.
That's right.
And especially for the team. And it's a big game for us going to the rest of the season. And I think we're ready to attack it.
Do you have siblings, Kyle?
I have an older brother.
Okay. So, I mean, what competition did you ever have with your older brother in that regard?
I think the shorter answer is what competition I didn't have with my brother. Brother Tyler, shout out Tyler for now. We've been battling ever since I can remember, and he's 4.5 years older than me. So he was always a little bit better than me until, I started getting my athleticism, and then, he wanted to stop playing one-on-one and stuff like that in basketball. So this is my official call out to Tyler Hamilton, let him know that he can't beat me anymore in one-on-one.
Wow. So, but you get it then, no, right? The sibling rivalry, you get it. You kind of totally understand why we in the media get fixated when this happens.
For sure. It means a little more, for sure. I'm sure it's a blessing for the family and everybody involved. At the end of the day, everybody wins. It's going to be hard for one of the coaches to accept that, but this is history, and it's awesome to see what they're doing and what they've done and what they mean to the game of football. So I'm just happy to be a part of it.
And when Jack Harbaugh has been around your team, what's that been like, seeing Dad Harbaugh around, and what's he imparted to you, Kyle?
He is coach. When I talk to John Harbaugh, it makes a lot of sense why he is the way he is. I think Jack, his dad, has done a great job of just not only showing them how to be great coaches, but great men and leaders. And when he comes in and talks to us, the whole room is captivated, and he's telling great stories. He's super animated, and I'm not sure exactly how old he is. I don't want to age him, but he still has the energy for his age. And I think it's awesome. I think it gives his sons a lot of energy and want to. And so
and then I'll move on talking football with you. Do you guys in the locker room talk about it? Like, we want to do this for John, and because, I'm sure you're not the only one on the Ravens with a sibling and a rivalry and things of that nature, even though it's not really a rivalry between John and Jim, but this is bigger, right? Than in many ways. Family obviously is thickest, but this is a game that you both need to win. But that said, do you talk about the brother versus brother thing amongst yourselves?
Yeah. I don't think it's on the forefront of our mind specifically, but I mean, at the end of the day, this is going to be talked about in the future. And same thing with the Super Bowl in 2012. I know that the Ravens were on the right side of history in that, and it's been 12 years or so since that happened again. And so we want to be on the right side of history when people do talk about this. But for bragging rights wise, winning it for Coach Harbaugh, that's definitely a talking point for us, but at the same time, we want to go win the game for the Ravens.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku Channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.